Alright, so right now we're stopping at Publix, but we gotta get like a bunch of shit because we're going to Tampa today. Yeah, just gotta get a bunch of food and see you back in the car.
I don't got it.
No.
It looks so good, bro.
What are you looking for?
Like a package. I'm not trying to get like the whole thing though.
Are we done?
Huh?
Are we done?
I think so. I mean, that's all I need.
Yeah. Sub's not ours.
All right. So before we head to Tampa, I want to give you guys a little breakdown of what my prep is going to look like as far as like diet and training. The competition is June 25th. So right now we're about 11 weeks out. It's like 10 weeks in a few days or something. But we still have a little bit of time. Nothing crazy, but I'm starting to get fucking really excited for it. This is my first competition. It's going to be Grant's second competition. We're both competing together. We're both doing classic, both being coached by the same guy, Kyle Wilkes. Great guy, but it's gonna be sick. So I'm really stoked for that. But as far as like right now, I think the main thing that I'm focusing on is my training, because my calories right now are still pretty high. Like right now I'm doing, like, I have 3 different diet days. I have like a high carb day, a low carb day, and then like a base diet day. And the majority of the days I follow the base diet. But even with that, I think it's about 300 grams of carbs, a decent amount of fats, and then I'm sitting about like, I think it's like 240 protein. But for example, like right now, this is one of my meals. It's vanilla oatmeal cookie shake from Raw, Code Vaughn, of course, but it's 40 grams of protein from the isolate, 50 grams of carbs from oatmeal, and then I have a little bit of maca oil in there for fats. So it's really simple, but it's fucking effective. I'm almost positive all the protein restocked today too with this drop. So Code Vaughn on the protein, go to getrawnutrition.com to fucking stock up and shit. I have the base diet day, a high carb day, and then a low carb day. The low carb day is about 150 grams of carbs, still about the 240 protein, and it's a little bit less fats, I believe. And then the high carb day is obviously higher carbs, lower fats, and the same amount of protein, sitting around like that 240 mark. Yeah, since I still have like a decent amount of food, I'm really fucking, I'm pushing my training like a lot. Like me and Grant, we're trying to go really hard, trying to make everything really intense. So with the training right now, we're doing that. Why did I just sound so weird like that? We're training 6 days a week. We start off with a leg day, then we have a chest day, a back day, a shoulder and arm day, another leg day, since we got to grow these for classic, and then we finish with a chest and back on Saturday, and then we usually take Sunday off. But with all the extra food and shit, I've been like tossing in like an extra arm day. Don't tell Kyle, he might get mad at me. Fucking, I love hitting arms. Everybody hates it because it's boring and shit, but I don't know, I like it. But yeah, for training at least, we try to keep everything really intense, and we aim for like, for the majority of our lifts. When I say majority, we do like the most of our lift, like literally almost every single lift like this. We'll do like 1 or 2 warm-up sets, a couple of feeder sets, and then we'll jump into like a set of 8, but it's really fucking intense. Like it's a hard 8 to the point where on that 8th rep, you can barely get it. That's how you want it to be too. And then we'll finish that last set of 8 with a drop set or like a rest pause or some kind of shit, and just completely fry whatever muscle group we're training. But that's how we've been training lately, and honestly, I've been training like that for like a minute now, and it's the best style of training. It's the best way that like I've seen results for myself at least. So I'm gonna stick with that throughout the entirety of my prep, because I feel like there's no reason to change that. At least getting into like a different style of training, like out of nowhere right before my first competition, like I just don't want it to fuck me up. So I'm gonna stay with that kind of training throughout my entire prep. Granted as well, because we train together fucking like every day. So yeah, that's my diet and my training. What the fuck else do we have? Oh, and cardio. This is a huge question that I get a lot of, like almost every DM, not every DM, but a lot of DMs. People ask me like, what is this dude doing? So for cardio, I do cardio like 5 to 6 days a week. Really depends on how I feel on that like 4 to 5 day mark. Like if I want to push for 6, then I'll push for 6, but I usually stick to about 5 days. And my favorite cardio machine ever is the fucking Stairmaster. So you'll always catch me doing that, just because I get like a really good sweat from it, and it gets the job done like quick, because I can't fucking walk on a treadmill for an hour and a half and feel like I've accomplished nothing. But when I'm on the Stairmaster for like, I do 30 minutes, at that 30-minute mark I'm dripping sweat and I'm just feeling really good. So yeah, that's what I do for cardio, and that's pretty much what we're doing for prep. Like I don't know, it's nothing crazy right now, but I definitely know like in like a couple weeks or something, my mentality is going to change. I'm definitely going to go a lot fucking harder in the gym, because you can always go fucking harder. But we'll eventually strip some calories off my plan as well. Cut some carbs. My hand's starting to shake because this fucking camera lens is heavy as shit. But yeah, we're going to cut some carbs. We're going to lose some weight. And fucking we're going to try to look sick for the show. So yeah, we gotta go to Tampa and shit, so I'll see you guys there. What is up, guys? Thank you for 20K, and thank you for coming back. We hit that so fucking quick, so you guys are really fucking dope. Thank you for that. What you just saw was a little BTS of the shoot for the drop that's happening like right now. It's new flavored peach tea EAAs. A bunch of like dope merch, like shirts and shit. Savage Pre. What else is in there?
Shaker.
Oh, a new shaker too. It's really dope. But yeah, that literally just dropped. So head to getrawnutrition.com and check shit out, or click the link. I think there's something down there.
Yeah.
But code Vaughn, of course. What's next?
Then tell them we had to make a quick pit stop at Publix.
Yeah. So we made a quick pit stop at Publix, but we got a bunch of shit for the beach. We're here now. We're meeting up with the boys. So yeah, it's a rest day. We're just gonna like chill and have a nice day. So we got a leg day planned out. We already filmed that and shit, so you'll see that next. But going to chill on the beach. So see you guys. Basically sleeping tonight.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. Yeah. What?
Attaboy, LT.
You guys want to go down?
Yeah.
So, it's like
Clean shave.
I can shave and I'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, there 16th to the 19th.
I'm there from the 14th to 17th.
We're gonna go to Iron, so see you at Iron, boy.
Well, are you taking an impromptu trip up?
I'll probably have to. I'll go home for Easter. So like, and if everybody's
Is
there.
Kyle there too?
Yeah, he lives there now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you gotta come through. I'll be lit.
No, we'll do some cool shit at Iron.
Yeah.
We're like triangle formation.
Honestly, I put it in sport and it got too fast.
How was that?
Dude, it was so sick. I had the fastest jet ski. I smoked smoked both
Dude,
of them, bro.
that lady lied to me. I go, it's the fastest one. She's like, this one. And he got the fucking fast one.
I swear, dude, I literally started in front of him.
I was topping out like 60, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I was topping out at 60. I was 80. Bro, I was like, what the
Jesus.
I looked down, I was like, I did not realize that guy. That was so sick. Definitely doing that again. Oh shit. Yo, there's a wedding proposal about to happen.
Gotta get this video. Jordan,
My camera is back inside until I open.
That's fucking case started. That'd be so fucked. Look at all the people. Did she take the blindfold off yet?
Yeah, she did.
I can't see shit with this on, dude.
I know. I'll come back to you to call Kyle.
Alright, so I guess they're getting married now. That's fucking sick. But we just wrapped up the beach day. We hopped in the jet skis for a bit. Kind of just hung out, really dope. But now we're gonna head back to Alex's house and probably just chill a little bit more. And then later, we got a call with Kyle, which is gonna be really fun. Hope you guys enjoy that. This is gonna be like before or after the leg workout. It's only 10 pounds. Check it out.
That's a bunch of shit.
So let's see if it's actually 10 pounds. It might go up. That looked fucking...
Bro,
I thought it was gonna be so much heavier than it actually was. I think next one's gonna be 4 plates.
You're such a dick.
Bro, I have to though.
I literally told you, just do 4 plates, and you're just like, I can't hit that for 8.
Dude, when I saw you doing it, it looked fucking, it looked heavy as shit.
I mean, yeah, it was, but it's not like I was struggling that bad.
No. You actually did it clean. I was just like, I don't know. I haven't squatted in a minute. That's why I'm like
a little shaky in the knees.
iffy about it. Yeah.
Yeah, but you hack squat every day.
It's different though. That's what I'm saying. Hack squat is way different than regular squat.
Still builds leg strength, bro.
It does. You know, I'm honestly surprised that, not that I hack squat like more, but like I'm better with that and you're like 1,000 times better with this.
It's because I'm Asian,
like,
bro.
It's weird.
Asians are built for squatting.
Can you do the Asian squat shit?
What?
Where you like go like straight down? Like that?
I think so.
I'm almost positive that's like the.
Like that?
I think it's more like straight up. Is it?
I don't know.
You're Asian.
I don't know, bro. All I know is that I can just like, if I'm in my normal squat stance, I can just go straight down like.
Yeah. I gotta look it up because like I'm not trying to sound racist with like an Asian
You're
squad.
not racist. Your videographer's
Don't
an
cancel
Asian.
me. Don't cancel me, please.
Leave that. What do they prefer? Look at the old videos, look at now.
Yeah. So compared to like all my other videos, to what? This one and the last one?
Yeah.
Which lens do you like better?
So
'Cause,
far.
Yeah, the last one was the 50. This is the 24. I'm kind of torn between the two. Well, I definitely like this one a lot better for like up close shit. But
And like audio.
audio too.
Yeah,
just because
like,
it's closer. Yeah. But
Because you talk low.
I do. Very fucking
Quiet.
chill. But yeah, the 50 is a lot better for like photos and like I kind of even like it better for like TikToks and shit. But let me know in the comments right now. 50 or 24? Huh? Plug the shirt. Code Vaughn on the shirt. This shit's dropping along with like the Savage, Pre, and a whole bunch of other shit. This shirt and then 2 other shirts dropping on the 11th for Raw Nutrition. Code Vaughn. We're gonna talk more about it like next video or some shit. What do you say?
Say Thursday.
Yeah.
Well, this is Monday's video, so
Oh, this is Monday's vid?
yeah.
We're not talking about the next video. The drop's gonna happen before.
Wait,
when's this
wait.
going out?
Monday.
Is that the 11th?
Yeah.
Alright, so everything's dropping today. I think the
What
drops are
time?
usually at like 12 or 1, so it probably already happened. So go fucking,
Check it out.
yeah, rawnutrition.com. No, get rawnutrition.com. Go there right now.
Code one.
Code Vaughn. All this shit's gonna sell out, so get it quick.
I'll just do this body weight.
Thank God. What's up?
Calves are dead.
That's good.
Yeah. I'm pretty much done. You done?
Yeah.
Alright. This is a good ass workout. We did it was my first time Smith squatting in a minute and I felt really good. But I think it like completely fried us at the beginning. We're both fucking dead now.
That's fun.
But yeah, I definitely need a meal. Finishing up calves. And then we have a very special call later. And you guys are gonna love that. So I'll see you guys then.
Hello.
What up?
Vaughn,
What up? What up?
how are you?
I am freaking fantastic. How are you?
I'm doing well, Vaughn. I could be better.
You could be better.
We won't get into that. We will not get into that.
I was hoping to see some pictures No, so we can have.
Yeah, bro, come on. You gotta
I'm
take
so
pics.
fucking bad with that.
You gotta take pics more often.
All right, just so we have a set day, what days do you want me to send them in?
I figured at this point maybe I just need to fly down every like Monday morning and just. All right, that'd be more efficient.
We could-
easy, more.
We could get that going.
Or we could, or I could just send you a photo every week or something to save you the flight. So.
Well, I mean that would be usually what most people prefer. They find it a little easy.
Save some money that way.
I try to cater to people's needs, you know. So what day's gonna work for you, buddy?
Just match it with mine.
What's yours? Sunday, Monday.
Okay.
What
Works for you?
What day do you have me send check-ins in?
You've been pretty consistent Friday mornings, but we can do.
What's better?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with either. I'd like to at least check in with you via video thereafter.
Okay.
No big schedule.
Well, do you want it? Because obviously our high days are different. Like mine are Mondays and Saturdays. His are.
Here, look at it.
How do
I
you-
strictly go off the sheet.
You don't
right now.
memorize your
No.
plan at all.
No.
Saturday.
What's up?
His is Monday, Wednesday, Saturday.
Okay. Wow. You've been growing, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I've been dying already.
Yeah. I've been like
So
staying at my same weight. If that makes sense. Like before the Houston trip.
You've stabilized.
Like,
yeah.
Like I dropped a decent amount of weight, and then like right now I've been sitting at like 207 for the past like week or so.
all right. So you think from the day you start, you're about.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again? You're breaking up.
So from the day you started the diet last Monday or Tuesday till today, you're
Till today.
207.
I'm like this morning fasted. I was 207.1.
I was
So-
184.4.
Yeah. And like you were 184.4.
Yeah, bro. Fuck me.
That's insane.
Okay. So I mean, for you, if you can do Friday mornings, let's do that, and then we can do a video sometime first.
Okay.
That way, the following week, because normally Saturdays I'll probably keep the same. I might just tell you to add more food or something.
Okay.
But we'll roll with that for now.
All right, bet.
All right.
Yes, sir. For the prep, what's like your main goal for me? Do you want me to grow into the show, or do you just want me to like kind of trim down and just get like nice and shredded for it?
So my goal for you, obviously, the goal is to look the part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Get very conditioned, present yourself as full as possible with most muscle that you can possibly have at this given age and experience. Obviously, this being your first show, is it going to be your best showing if you continue thereafter? No, right? But that doesn't mean your first show can't be a fantastic showing, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So kind of getting you started, we're coming from a place where you did eat clean, but it was more so by your own jurisdiction when you felt like eating some certain way. We kind of gave you a macro-based approach, right?
Yeah.
So generally, over the next 2 to 3 weeks, as quickly as possible, my goal is to learn how your body's responding, what your true maintenance calories kind of are, and then how you feel versus column 1 versus column 2. So with column 1 and column 2, the training and the diet, right? Generally, from anecdotal experience, what I see is there's a fallacy out there where off-season people think a successful off-season is based on gaining X amount of pounds. At the end of the day, the scale is just a tool, just like the mirror, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if someone's late and they're soft, that's a good indicator to me. Health markers are off. Sensitivity is probably poor. Regardless if they're stronger or weaker, if you're looking worse in body weight, I would say something's going in the wrong direction, right?
Okay.
Likewise, the goal is to make sure that all these health markers are in check. So specifically, we're talking about like glucose levels and sensitivity. If you're having the same exact diet every single day, maybe the only thing that changes is like intra-carbs if you don't train. Generally, I see people that aren't genetic anomalies. Now, you teeter that a little bit. I think you have decent genetics thanks to mom and dad, right? But I don't think you have the best genetics in the world.
What a
right?
dick.
No, I don't
What a
either. I don't either.
Bro, you see this kid's chest? Come on.
He's got good, yes, certain body parts, but is he 250 pounds just eat one meal a day? Because that's some people. They don't eat it all and they just are freaks. Do I think you have pretty good genetics? Would I kill to have your genetics? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
But like I said, I don't think they're not the sole reason, and I don't want you to ever take that in a way that like you're gifted. Okay, I always always want to think like an underdog because you have something that might be a little easier for you to a degree. Doesn't mean that end result's going to be easier to achieve. You're still going to have to bust your hump to get to where you need to be. We don't know how challenging it's going to be for you to get stage lean. Anybody could look lean for Instagram and have pictures, but under those lights on the stage,
Oh yeah, completely different. Yeah.
so my goal again is to, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, gauge what you really need in terms of your consumption on a daily basis, right? If we see the scale going up or down drastically, we know something's a little off. If you notice on your Saturdays when the carbohydrates are a little higher, because your calories are a little lower in the middle column as opposed to in perfect off season, if I had you, your calories would be the same. It would just, one day would come predominantly more from fats, one day from carbohydrates, just to keep, again, your body's like an engine. I want it to be as lean as possible. So if it's constantly pulling from different sources, I generally see health markers, regardless if you're gaining weight or how much food you're eating. Health markers stay pretty consistent versus somebody that, again, genetic anomalies aside, eating the same diet every day. I usually see people start to get softer, appetite starts to crash, they don't feel like eating. Things like that are all markers I look for. So for you, I want your appetite pretty ravenous. I don't want you to eat your finger or look to steal Grant's food, but I want you to be hungry. Hunger's feeling and what I'm looking for, right? So that's why I kind of, like, so over the next week or two, I wasn't expecting you kind of think of it like I have a dart and you gave me the dartboard and you either make it as small or as big as possible based on the information. For you, we didn't have the biggest, target, right? We didn't really know. We were kind of going off what I know we're doing. So I kind of took a dart and looks like we stayed at 207, so I wasn't too far off, right? So now it's just a matter of, okay, let's see if his body is just becoming more, if he's getting leaner, if these health markers are improving, if you're hungrier, if you look a little tighter, versus is his weight going up? Does he feel like crap? Is he not sleeping well? Is he not able to eat? Those are things to pay attention to. And from there, now we're going to obviously look to get your body fat down at a consistent rate throughout prep. We're not going to look to, gain all this weight and then 6 weeks out decide, okay, we need to pull you down. It's more of a consistent thing. We can kind of keep food higher depending on how you're responding, right? So you being super consistent is going to allow this to be a very successful prep. And, will there be some obstacles throughout? Of course, I'm not going to lie to you. There are always obstacles, but the goal is to kind of get through those obstacles as fast as possible based on your biofeedback, stuff like that. So my goal, again, most simplistic terms, is to take your body, cut your head off, put my pretty face on your body, and say, okay, this is responding, this is how I'm not responding.
Yeah.
I don't know how you are. I don't know how your sleep is. I don't know how your mental state is. The more you share with me, the more I can understand, like, okay, Vaughn didn't cheat this week. He's just super stressed. That's why he's looking this way. Those are things you can share with me, confide in me, and we work through them together. And then ultimately, we reach that goal, All
right, yeah. I talked about this like a little bit earlier in the video, but what's like the most ideal way for me to train right now, or like how do you want me to train throughout the prep?
So how I want you to train the prep is, I guess, in your situation, right? I know you're with Grant. I know at the end of the day, you two train together. You can benefit one another. You can push one another, motivate each other, and hold each other accountable. So generally, I take an individual and I say, okay, you have to do this, you have to do that. In your case, you're both going to perform better doing something together, working synergistically, right? So the split I'm going to kind of make is going to be beneficial for both of you. And as far as when you're in the gym, what I want you doing is just trying to do your best to pay attention to the amount of sets I'm saying to do and exercise. Now, if I say incline bench, that doesn't mean you have to do a barbell, a Smith machine, a dumbbell. Just keep the angle the same, right? That's the goal. So whatever target muscle is being hit at that certain angle, keep it the same. If you're trying to do a leg press and then someone just started and they have 20 minutes, I don't expect you to sit there with your thumb in your butt waiting for done, right? Yeah. Different. There's other variations. They have the Prime Fitness they have a lot of good equipment at that gym, so utilize it all. And then again, give me feedback. Hey, I really feel this exercise, right? So for you, I think your chest is awesome. So I'm more laissez-faire, right? To where I'm saying, okay, what you're doing is working. I'm not going to pretend you need to do something better because your chest is where it needs to be. As far as maybe thicker, things like that. That's what I'm going to. this day, I want you to kind of target this area more, and we're going to do a row, stretch, row, stretch, whatever it may be on day 1. And then day 2, we'll do this. And your goal, again, I'm not saying you have to be a nerd with a logbook and write everything down, but be aware of kind of where you're at. And your goal, beat your performance every time out. I don't care if the food's lower, I don't care if 5 pounds lighter, beat your previous, right?
Okay.
Look at it like not just per load, but more how it feels. So you might get 10 reps with say, just arbitrarily speaking, you're doing dumbbell rows using 100-pound dumbbell. You might get 10 reps this week. And next week you might get 10 reps, but the time under tension was a little longer or it felt better. That's progress to me.
Okay.
At the end of the day on paper, it looks the same. But go by feel. Make sure you're really feeling a good contraction. You want to try to get that cramping sensation in a muscle. And then no matter what you do, you're always going to notice the longer you are in this quote-unquote sport, the more efficient and effective your training becomes, to where you're always going to look back and laugh at kind of how you trained and think you were training hard or appropriately, and then you realize how much more you can learn. You can always learn by observing questions. Point them out to me. Let me know. I don't want you to sit there Googling. I don't want you to sit there trying different fads because you see it on Instagram or it works for Nick Walker or anything like that, right?
No, I feel
we
that,
want to figure out what to do.
Okay.
Stick to, we're going to bounce off each other. If you're both kicking butt, exercise, ride it out.
Okay.
Right? If you're progressing week, ride it out. Now, if we see your physique getting worse, then we start to talk about maybe the exercise or the frequency or the volume. But right now, we'll kind of keep everything where it needs to be.
Okay.
If we need to add more certain body parts, we'll do that. And then if you start to get burnt out, don't be a hero. You're going to get burnt out a little bit at some point. That's when you got to realize, like, it's not about being, soft. It's more being intelligent. Okay, I'm a little burnt out. I need more rest. Let's back off this week and kind of go through the mode a little bit. Not so much hard training. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha. When do you think I'm gonna hit that point of like the burnout, at least? Like when I start dropping my carbs?
It's gonna depend purely on a lot of other variables that I just want you to try to make as consistent as possible. Your sleep. If you're traveling a lot, all of a sudden you're stressed and you get into the females of the world, right? Don't let variables start to control you. Try to do your best to stay on point. Think of it like a goal, and stay on the course, right? You're going to veer a little bit. I expect you to veer, but you have Grant to kind of snap you back in place, and then if I need to find you, I'll find you and get you back on the path. You know what I'm saying?
Grant's been really good at holding me like accountable lately, so I'm
Yeah, it's not his. That's good. He's already he's light years ahead where he was last time.
Yeah.
I think that's going to help him physically and mentally.
Yeah.
So,
well, thank you very much for everything. We're definitely gonna, like Grant just said, like we're definitely gonna have like another call or some shit to do like an update in like 2 weeks or whatever. But I'll definitely send you like photos and everything else.
Send them tomorrow morning, and then also send them Friday.
Okay.
Just so you can start, like, you should be taking pictures every morning just to get in the habit, because what it's really helping you do is it's helping you pose.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, like you're gonna look at yourself in the camera because like you're gonna look and then pose, but like
you're lagging a little bit. Can you hear me?
Yeah,
we can hear you.
You take that and transition it to like.
So what I want you to do is generally, just so your knowledge, right? I don't care if you share this. It's up to you. Normally, I just have people check in once a week, right? And every time they check in, it's like data collection. Assuming they were 100%, that's very helpful. If they sucked 50%, it's kind of useless, right?
Yeah.
For you, the more data you can send me, the more helpful it is. And that's why by 8 weeks out, I always, even people that I think are terrible, okay, they still send me pictures twice a week because it gives me an opportunity to say, okay, hey, this is how you look on this day, this is how you look on this day, this is what happened in between, right? So for you, the more data you can send me, the better. And as Grant said, it's only going to help you. The more you practice posing, the more you're going to start to realize, like, we can get you in the best shape of your life, and you could be as lean as anybody. But if you go on stage and you can't present it, or you're hitting a pose that only showcases, like a side chest, you have a great chest. If you hit a side chest and there's a better variation that actually shows your chest to be even better, but you're not doing it, now you're kind of you're not showcasing your true ability at that time, right?
Yeah.
So, different poses. I encourage you to watch YouTube videos. You're around a lot of good bodybuilders down there. They all pose differently, all of them.
Yeah.
Why? Because they go by what they feel is comfortable. Sometimes people have some mobility and they're not as flexible, so it's hard for them to get in a certain pose. But generally, someone will just look better doing a certain pose. You need to find your poses that you suck at. How can you make them better, right?
Gotcha.
Not necessarily, obviously, adding more muscle is the goal and fixing it that way, but that's not always achievable, especially while we're already in a prep. You know what I'm saying?
So I just need to like manipulate my body to make it look better than it actually is, pretty much.
You do that every day for Instagram, bro.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You see people like Terrence Ruffin. First time I ever met him, he had like a shirt on. And I was just in my head. I was like, "Dang, you don't look so big." And then he took his shirt off and started posing. He stood next to someone, and I'm like, "Wow!" Like he knows how to pose and present himself to be bigger than he is, right? And he looks. He's a pretty physique, and that's what showcases on stage. You don't need to be the biggest on stage. You want to have the best combination of flow to you, where you have some fullness, and then you have deep cuts and lines. You don't need to have the biggest legs to look like you have the biggest legs on stage, right? So.
Alrighty. Well, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And like I said, yeah, I'll send you the pictures tomorrow morning and then again on Friday. But
Door, okay?
what do you say?
If you don't send me pictures, well, I'm gonna knock on your door.
You'll definitely get them. I promise.
First class ticket for Kyle to come down in like 8 cents.
Yeah. I'll buy you the fucking plane ticket if I don't send them. But
You're gonna reimburse me because if they're not here, I'm gonna be there. Already.
yeah. Okay.
I'm not playing.
I'm not playing either. Like I want this shit. So you'll definitely get the photos. But
Sounds.
thank you very much for the call, and we're gonna be checking in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So we'll have another one of these little sit downs. So
Okay, Ron.
thank you, sir.
I'll see you soon.
All right, see ya. Solid. Wrap it up. All right, so that was the video. This is live right now. I think we plugged it a few
Earlier.
times. Yeah.
But never forget.
Yeah, always code Vaughn. Thank you for watching.
Soon code Grant.
Yes. Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Fuck it. Soon you could be using code Grant, but in the meantime, code Vaughn. Thank you for watching. Dope video. Had a great time with the boys in Tampa. Good ass leg day. Click that shit right here. Subscribe and all that. Like, comment.
Bell notifications.
The bell. I don't know where the bell is, but click it wherever it is, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, I almost forgot. The next video is a full day of eating. So that's one you're definitely not going to miss. It's pretty much just going to be fucking whatever I eat throughout my day on prep. So I'll see you there.